Traveling by rail in Mexico across spectacular bridges, through serpentine tunnels and over cloud-laden mountains that taper down into lush valleys, north, south, east, or west, we are bound to experience highlights of scenic grandeur and human interest, comparing favorably with the best that the world has to offer. This particular journey takes us from the tropical lowlands of Veracruz to the mountain heights of Mexico City, through 264 miles of wonderland, ascending from sea level to an altitude of almost 7,500 feet. Our train is traveling over the first rail line built in Mexico, a marvelous engineering feat, following the very same route that was taken by the Aztec Indian runners, who relayed their messages and wares to their emperor, Moctezuma, in what is now Mexico City. In the region of Potrero, sugarcane is grown abundantly, the current crop being estimated at 35,000 tons, the bulk of which will be shipped to the United States. And this is only the beginning of what Uncle Sam may obtain from his friendly southern neighbors, for Mexico is rich in natural resources. The snow-covered mountain known as Pico de Orizaba proudly watches over and nurtures the fertile valleys around it, valleys that, in addition to sugarcane, generously produce pineapples, bananas, tobacco, coffee, vanilla beans, and countless other products. Incidentally, Mexico and Madagascar are the only two places in the world that grow vanilla in any appreciable amount, and the very finest is produced in this region. The growth of the vanilla plant and the subsequent drying of the vanilla bean are among the most difficult and economically hazardous of all forms of tropical agriculture, due to the extreme delicacy of the plant and its exacting nature in the matter of climate, soil, and rainfall. We are now arriving at the little mountain resort known as 14 de las Flores, where the charming Hotel Ruiz Galindo welcomes us with all the comforts of modern and up-to-date accommodations, not the least of which is one of the finest swimming pools in Mexico. 14 is noted for its fragrant gardenias, which grow in such abundance that this hotel alone utilizes thousands of them daily. Our rooms were literally banked with clusters of fresh gardenias, beautifully arranged by pretty little Indian maids, who were colorfully dressed in their native costumes. The chief occupation of 14's 2,000 inhabitants is the cultivation and sale of flowers, a great quantity of which are shipped daily to the larger cities of Mexico. The farewell ceremony in this romantic vale of flowers is similar to that of the Hawaiian Islands, without the aloha oe, for here the music is La Golondrina, which has come to be known as the Mexican farewell song. During the greater part of the train trip from Veracruz to Mexico City, on a reasonably clear day, Mount Orizaba is in plain sight, and each changing view of it presents a new scenic thrill. Because of the numerous streams that flow from the melting snows of Orizaba, the Indians referred to this region as the land of joyful waters. For countless centuries, the valleys of Orizaba have provided fertile soil for the native farms which stretch across the plains like patchwork quilts, reminding us again of the importance of agriculture in this region. Aside from cultivated products, Mexico is rich in minerals. Many of the gold mines from which the treasures of the Aztecs came were so well hidden by the Indians when the Spaniards invaded their mountains that they are still hidden away in the hills and valleys. Incidentally, Mexico leads the world in the production of silver. It is second in copper, third in lead and zinc, and fifth in gold. Perhaps the most outstanding of the many historic landmarks which may be seen along the route from Veracruz to Mexico City